Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel. It's Brooke-Sidney here, your mindset and manifestation coach that is helping you make miracles real by reprogramming your brain so you can manifest your dream life. Today, we are talking about the importance of putting yourself on the pedestal in your life and removing anyone that is sitting there in your place. But before we jump into it, I want to remind you that I offer email and one-to-one coaching for those of you that are struggling to remove that SP or struggling to get past that block or having some resistance in manifesting something that you truly want in your life. I encourage you to check out those options below, as well as I have 2 different groups so that you can be around like-minded individuals, one for my ladies, one for my queens, and one for everyone else. Check those out below. And if you're picking up on this vibe for mindset and manifestation, make sure you subscribe and like this video. It'll help get it out to more people. So let's jump into the pedestal conversation. It's deep. I have prepared some notes because I am ready to go. I think this is such an important topic that people don't talk about enough, and it's so important. So the first thing that I want to discuss is the fact that number one, you and or God should be number one in your life. Only you were created to be at the center of your life, right? There can be no one in front of you. You and your relationship with God and you and your relationship with you have to be the center of your life. I don't even know how. I know how we get into situations where we are not, but at the premise, at the start, it is your life. It is your name on the birth certificate, your name that gets the check. It is your name who has to go to work. It is your name that's in that current physical body on this planet. Because of those things, as long as there is breath in your lungs, you are the number one person in your life. Therefore, you are on the pedestal of your life. The fact that you were born, the fact that you beat the odds mean you deserve to be here and you matter, you count, you're number one in your life. Okay, number 2, so I don't forget. We always talk about in Law of Assumption the importance of knowing your story, the importance of creating your story. So our number 2 is that you have to be the main character of your story. You have to be the main character of your life. In order to manifest the things that you want, there's only one main character. There's only one person crafting this story, creating this narrative, mapping out the storyboard and the script, figuring out the imaginal acts, the inner conversations, the affirmations. And that's based upon you being the main character, you having the dreams, you having the desires, and you ultimately living in your own wish fulfillment, your own dream, your own desire. That's you. You've got to own that. You've got to bring that main character energy. Everybody else in your life, they're important. Oh, they're so important. They are supporting cast members. They are supporting cast. They function with you in your life. You were born alone and you will die alone. You are the captain of your ship. You and God, captains of your ship. That's it. It's really, really important for you to be able to manifest the things that you want, that you get clear, that you get to have what you want. You get to have that pedestal in your own life. I really feel like it's so important for you to give yourself permission to be number one in your own life. You've got to bring that energy to the manifestations that you want to have for your life. Are you manifesting for someone else's life? No, you're manifesting for your life because you're the main character. I could talk about that all day. Okay, number 3 is that if you don't make yourself the main character of your life, you are pretty much guaranteed to fall into toxic cycles and toxic patterns. By not making yourself number one in your life and on the pedestal, you are essentially, please hear me, you are putting other needs, wants and desires before your own. You are submerging your needs for your own life, for your own body, for your own energy, your own resources to someone else. I want to shake you. I've been there. It's creating a toxic pattern. That's the part in it. So many people want to blame the other person, but they don't understand that they co-sign this. They're by relinquishing power to someone else, by giving over your life to someone else, by putting someone else's needs, wants, desires, all of that before your own. You're helping to take part in this toxic, codependent, sometimes narcissistic, empath cycle. You're creating it, you're participating in it, and in an end, you're manifesting it. It's got to stop. And putting yourself back on the pedestal, allowing yourself to be, again, the main character in your life, allowing yourself to be number one in your life, being clear about your wants and needs and desires, all of those things, that's the only way they're ever going to manifest. You're not going to manifest a partner or anyone who's going to care about you more than you care about you. Blink, blink. It's time for you to be able to meet your needs, meet your desires, own them, give yourself permission to have them. And then in that way, you're not going to be asking someone else to do all these things for you. That's where codependence and all of these terrible toxic cycles and trauma bonds are created. They're created when we start relinquishing our power to someone else and turning our lives over to someone else. At the end of the day, you are in control of your life. You are in control of your reality. It is up to you to take care of you. I know it's deep. It's a hard lesson. Number 4, you have to put yourself on the pedestal. And by that, it means you need to know you. Putting yourself on the pedestal to me involves knowing your purpose, knowing why you were created, relishing in your beautiful design, why you are here, your gifts and talents. How can you expect to manifest someone else, especially when you don't know yourself and you don't know your purpose? I don't understand. How are you going to create a healthy, loving, long-term committed relationship when you haven't even committed to yourself? You're not being healthy towards yourself. You don't know your purpose. You don't know why you're here. It is a mess. So I'd love for you to start with understanding who you are, understanding your purpose, putting yourself into center stage of your own life, allowing yourself to be there, showing up for yourself, loving yourself, caring for yourself, supporting yourself, encouraging yourself, knowing your worth, knowing your value, all of those things. But it starts by putting ourselves at the forefront of our lives and putting ourselves on the pedestal. Number 5. I think that's where I am, so don't forget. If you don't put yourself on the pedestal and know your purpose and who you are and know what you want, there's no way that you can find someone who's aligned to you, right? A lot of people talk about manifesting their specific person or their soulmates. I'd love for you to think about manifesting that great love that is your purpose mate. And that would require you to go back, I think, to my number 4, to know what your purpose is. And in order to know what your purpose is, that means you have to prioritize yourself. That prioritization is putting yourself on the pedestal, right? It's really that clear. You need to know who you are. You need to validate who you are before someone else can do it for you, right? That's how we get into those toxic cycles. Number 6, you need to work on building up your self-confidence and your self-concept. Those are very crucial components of being able to manifest anyone, much less someone like a specific person. You need to build up your self-concept. That requires you putting yourself first. That requires you spending time on you. It requires you, again, owning your wants, your needs, your desires, owning your dreams, and knowing what you want. And then standing for it and being in a position to receive it. You have to line up to it. You have to line up to it. I'm learning that more and more each day. Settling is the worst thing that you can do. And that's not the same as compromising or, figuring out if that's a non-negotiable. But you, in order to manifest anything that you want, be it the house that you want, be it the car you want, be it the person that you want, you have to know what it is you want, and you have to know that you have the energy to receive it, that you're the person that has the thing that you want, that you have the relationship, you have the love, you have the money, you have the job. You are main character energy. You are a queen or a king. You are owning your power. You are owning your strength. That pedestal energy is building up your self-confidence and your self-concept, and those are the places from which you manifest from. You manifest from your self-concept and your dominant belief system. And number 7. If you don't do this work and you don't put yourself on the pedestal, you are going to manifest someone or something that is not only not going to last, is not going to treat you the way that you want to be treated. All the things that we say when we're, especially as women, when we're trying to manifest our person and build our self-concept, I'm loved, I'm lovable, I'm chosen, I'm, pursued, I'm cared for, I'm considered, I'm prioritized, I'm supported, I'm shown up for, I'm adored, whatever it is. I am one of a kind, I'm unique, I am special. All of these things require you to do it for you to put yourself on the pedestal, and for you to require that energy. But you must first require it of yourself. That is the essence of putting yourself on the pedestal, is requiring and learning that energy for yourself and sitting in it, so that you can first and foremost take care of you, so you can be happy with you, so that you can love you, so that you can show up for you. And then you'll attract and manifest, and I believe create from your inside out that divine counterpart. It's really, really important for us to love ourselves first, to show up for ourselves first, support ourselves first, and then we'll be able to manifest someone else who does the same. I hope that's been helpful. Please drop your comments below, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.